Right before the killer made his move, he was stuck watching a steamy show. His heart rate suddenly spiked to 101, but he could only make a perfect shot at 65, so he stopped, calmed himself, and waited. After all, he'd been there 3 days already. A few minutes didn't matter. Once his heartbeat dropped, he aimed again and pulled the trigger, but the bullet accidentally hit the woman. Before he could fire a second shot, the bodyguard yanked the curtain shut, so he immediately backed out, took apart the sniper rifle, put on a helmet, went downstairs, unlocked his rented scooter, and left just seconds before police arrived. On the way, he tossed the silencer into a drain, then rode through narrow alleys to escape the sirens. Once safe, he removed his helmet and gloves, threw them into the river, found a public restroom, stripped, washed his whole body with cold water to remove gunpowder residue, even shaved clean. 5 minutes later, he walked out looking like a different man, then took a cab to the airport. Before going in, he cleaned his pistol and dumped it in a trash bin, thinking he had erased all evidence, but then he spotted a police dog at the ticket counter. So he quickly ducked into the bathroom again, washed himself with cleaner, and even tossed his favorite bracelet. Only then did he make it past security. Before boarding, he called the middleman and reported the mission had failed. The client was clearly someone important, but the guy said he'd handle it, the killer. Then tossed the SIM card and crushed the phone under his foot. Staying cautious was the reason he was still alive. On the plane, he finally relaxed with a drink until he noticed a man in sunglasses staring at him, showing up again and again. It made him uneasy, so he changed his flight to the next day, checked into a hotel, ate dinner, then locked the door, placed a glass on the handle, and a lid on the floor as an alarm. Even then, he couldn't sleep. He sat on the couch holding a knife with his eyes closed. Luckily, nothing happened. The next day, he flew home without trouble, but just before reaching his house, he saw footprints and cigarette butts by the gate. Something felt wrong. He drew his gun, climbed the wall, rushed inside, and found the place completely trashed. A bloody kitchen knife on the floor, the bathroom covered in signs of a fight. He immediately called his wife, only to learn she was in the ICU. Her younger brother explained that a man and woman had broken in last night, attacked her, then escaped in a green taxi. Luckily, she survived surgery. She said they were clearly after him, and she hadn't revealed anything. Seeing her injured filled him with rage. Once he left the hospital, he returned home, dug up a safe in the backyard, revealing passports and weapons he'd hidden long ago. Now he was ready. It was time to find out who was really behind this.